Obligatory podcast intro.
Hello and welcome. This is Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. I'm Matt with my co-host Adam, and this show is where we take all 40 letters of the alphabet, we put them in a clam, we each draw a letter, and then pick a comic that begins with that letter. I don't know his, he does not know mine. Spoilers ahead for these two. I got A this week.
I got O.
Okay. My comic is called ApocalyptiGirl.
Oh, that's a cool title, bro.
One word. Let me finish. One word. ApocalyptiGirl.
Uh-huh.
Written, created, artist is all
everything.
Andrew McLean.
Whoa.
He left no room for any other person to either work on
lettering?
this or not. It's just his
Everything.
name.
That's cool.
I didn't dig into the tiny text. Maybe there's something else, but it seems like maybe it's all him because it does not have a page where it says...
breaks down the different...
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's all him.
It probably is all him then.
Maybe, just like his baby or something.
Uh-huh.
But super interesting. It begins with some narration, and it's telling you about the word Aria. Greek and Latin means atmosphere. It used to, the first time it showed up as related to music, it was in the 14th century. So it means music written for a single voice, basically in regards to opera.
Like a solo or
yes.
something? Okay.
And then it says, well, just in, yeah, exactly. And it says, it's also my name. So this is all narration. It's it's my name, and it's beautiful. And it shows this girl. She's tall, lanky, skinny. She has black hair, long ponytail. She has carrying like a rucksack, like a big backpack, I guess.
Uh-huh.
She's just decked out, looks like an adventurer. You know, she
looks
has
prepared.
She has a gun and a machete sticking out of her back.
Nice.
Now, this is a post-apocalyptic world. I'll just tell you that right now.
I approve.
You're right. I know you would. But she is walking around. It's trees, and you can see remnants. You can see buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You can see old cars, but there's wildlife growing out of everything. There's like an apartment building, and there's just trees growing out of every balcony.
That's kind of cool.
Overtaken, basically.
Uh-huh.
She's walking around singing this song from an opera, presumably.
Yeah.
And she has a little cat named Jelly Beans. Now, this cat is her world, right? So she begins talking to herself out loud, talking to the cat, tells her happy anniversary. Now they go to see Gus. So real quick, they've been there for 5 years. This is their 5th year anniversary.
Oh, okay, cool.
And she was telling Jelly Beans happy anniversary.
Oh, gotcha.
So what they're doing is they're going out for a walk to go see Gus. Gus is a giant mech robot that is in the middle of the open field, and it's sitting there broke down. And she goes there daily to see if we can get it working again.
Uh-huh.
So that's where she works on it, and then that's where she found Jelly Beans. So the narrator pops in and says, pretending a cat is your boyfriend is kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
She says, leave me alone. Well, it is. What was with all that Greek, Latin, opera crap you were talking about? Are you narrating your life now? She says, narrator says, responding to the voice in her head. So this is all her.
Okay.
So she is the narrator, but treats it as a separate person.
Oh,
So the narrator is doing its job, but she's aware of it.
like independent of each other.
Yes, but it is her, which I thought was incredible. It's such a cool concept. So she is talking to the narrator, and then she says, this is where she met Jelly Bean. She got all scratched up. So she turns on Gus, powers up, and you can see the screen pop up. It says One Industries.
Uh-huh.
That's not important. Don't worry about that. Don't try to remember
Will
that.
not come up later.
No, definitely won't.
Okay.
Gets excited, falls out of Gus, but he was smoking, so she pulls out a little canister or something from inside of him, some mechanical part.
All right.
And she's like, smoking is not good. We need to get out of here. So the cat had brought her a dead squirrel.
Oh,
so
cool.
she's like, thank you. The little squirrel is going to go good with our apples. I knew you remembered our anniversary. And she stops and says, for apocalypse, it's not bad. And she's just looking at this cool landscape, buildings. There is 3 lakes with basically lightning strike rivers coming out of it.
Cool.
They're very sharp, and there's rivers, big old lake in the middle, 3 of them, very close to each other.
It's like wetlands.
At least is what it, yes, yeah, kind of. So the buildings are all covered in trees. It's really cool. Kind of a hint of like Adventure Time.
Oh, really?
Like even the way she looks, the art and the way she looks, and then the way the world looks, it's similar to some of the tamer Adventure Time stuff where you're seeing buildings.
Right.
All right. So a seed was planted in this city with a promise of peace, but with it came death and destruction. No one survived. Well, almost no one. But because the ash is carried away and the world is able to heal itself, it started to. Okay. And the humans came back. They found a fresh start, a new beginning here on this place where she's at. They are the blue stripes and the graybeards. This is what she calls them. So they started new and basically soaked the world in blood. It got so bad that the river ran red with blood, and the sun, which they both worship and revere and believe themselves to be her only people.
Oh, of course.
So they beef, right?
Yeah.
On top of territory and everything else, they're beefing about that. So the sun, basically, they called it the tears of the sun, shot out 3, I guess, flares, solar flares, meteors. 3 things came out of the sun and shot down to Earth and just fucked shit up. Eventually, though, the Earth had time to heal. The men went back to their war, and the lake started, and then the river started. So now they believe this place is holy. Okay. So now they have turned their territory squabble into an actual holy war. And they are fighting for possession of these 3 lakes.
Big area, yeah.
So she wants to go get Gus and like dig around and look there, but they get touchy about it. They freak out, and basically they try to kill you. Yeah. They are very tribal. It's not like a big...
This far after the fall, like you can't blame anybody for surviving like that at all.
No, and she has a kind of sophisticated, a little more elegant survival. Like I'll explain a little more later, but yeah, she's wearing nice clothes. She has a backpack. Like her hair's nice. It's not all dreaded and natty and stuff. Like she's well put together. Nice. So she's chilling, looking at the landscape. 3 nasty fucking dogs are on the roof behind her. They're able to jump the roof and attack her.
Oh damn!
She runs, finds a roof that has collapsed, goes into the building, and is like, shit, there's nowhere to go, and she jumps out of the window. This part is intense. She lands, and she's doing that, like,
oh, yeah.
Where you get knocked out.
Your breath gets knocked out.
She's thinking, can't breathe. And then the second she's like, there, go. And she hops up. It's a really cool part.
Nice.
Dogs are chasing her. She gets tangled up in that tree that she fell into when she jumped out of the window. So her hair is tied up in a branch. The dogs essentially surround her front side. She is really cool. She pulls the machete out, chops her hair, kills all 3 dogs in like a few moves. So in the background is this young blue stripe. Can't be more than 20 years old, if even that, maybe even 15. He's standing there with an AK-47, and he sees her, and they lock eyes, and he has 1 tear in his eye. And she walks down into the subway, and then she makes her way to her house. Her house is 3 train cars, which one is like a bathroom, kitchen, and then bedroom.
That's sick.
She has this tracker. It's a wraparound wrist tracker.
Okay.
And it's just sitting on her desk. Don't worry about that. It's not important. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll make sure.
Ends up going to sleep, having dreams of the blue guy's eyes, the blue stripe's eyes. And then she hears the tracker going off. She gets excited, and she's like, it never lasts that long. By the time I get up there, it always disappears. Gus, the mech in the park, he had a mission, and she has the same mission as Gus, which is to track this signal.
Oh, okay.
They don't know what it is. They think it's something. They're looking for it. Gus was sent to find it. He failed. She was sent to find it. She's afraid that she is forgotten like Gus is, and she's just been left there. She's riding this dope-ass motorcycle.
She's got all the good stuff.
She's quite the collector, bro.
Yeah,
She's
that's awesome.
Cool as hell. She's riding her badass motorcycle through the subway, and she sees the dude. And she thinks to herself, that guy must have been there like all night just wandering through the tunnels.
Yeah.
He kind of jumps at her. She jumps off the bike, does like a little, flips him over on his side, jumps back on the bike and takes off. So cool. She is a badass.
Yeah. But she didn't hurt him, right?
Not really. No, he stood right up.
Could have easily killed her. killed him. So
I mean, he's got an AK.
oh, that's true.
He heard the bike coming and he didn't shoot. I think he wants it more personal.
Something, yeah.
He's like, I want to kill this chick with my hands.
Different.
She killed my dogs. That's why he was crying, because she murdered all 3 of his dogs.
That I would too.
So she's on her bike, rolls up to the top. She's on the surface, realizes the signal is gone, and she's pretty pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
She is saying to the narrator, I should have killed him. I should have killed that kid.
Yeah.
I live down there.
Yeah.
I'm really worried. He's gonna find it and knows where I live. All he has to do is get a search party, and I'm screwed.
True.
And the narrator is saying he's just a kid. She's like, well, I killed those dogs. It's like, those are dogs. That's different. This is a child. So she loses the signal and thinks to herself, I'm not gonna waste this. She goes, starts picking apples at an apple tree, and then now she tells this other story here. The narrator pops up and says, before the tears of the sun, so before the 3 solar flares, before the blue stripes and the graybeard, early humans devoured the earth. They waged a war. For some said energy, while the others said it was freedom. This city that she's in right now was the epicenter.
Oh, wow.
There was a big sacrifice. It plunged the planet into deep black and eventually a sparkling crimson sandstone, and eventually again this leafy green orchard with the apples she's eating. So there's a sacrifice, deep black, crimson sandstorm, and then it grew, it healed, and became nature covered again. So, and these apple trees are covered, dude. There are apples everywhere, like, and they're not big. It's cool. They're like snack size, which that's so awesome. I'd love little snack size apples.
That's funny.
So you can see the rusted cars and the tombstones of that time, like the buildings and the cars and everything, right? Or a forgotten world by everyone except her. So she gets approached by 4 blue stripes. They're yelling in their garbled language about the apples. And one of them grabs her hand and she immediately, without hesitation, chops his arm off.
Ooh.
They start blasting, and she goes to her bike, skirts it around. It has 4 barrels on the front. She shoots one of the dudes, and it just turns to just blood soup.
Nice.
He's just a pile of goop
like
on
cannon.
The ground.
She's shooting like a cannon.
There's like half his skull left, and it's like the front half. Not the way you're thinking, front, like your face.
Yeah.
And the other guy that was still alive is just covered in the blood soup. Goop. He takes off screaming. She went home, Jelly Beans wasn't there, and every time Jelly Beans runs away, she always finds him in the same place, which is at Gus, which that's where she met him, right?
Right.
Okay, so before the Green Orchard, before the big sacrifice, before the end times, there was the people of One. These people of the One never leave their crystal city. And she's seen it before and knows that it's like super, super far away. I guess not really concerned with the people of the One. Don't know what they look like. She didn't even say
they don't really interact, apparently.
Assuming they're humans from the timeline, I mean, it seems like they existed before all of this. They said before the Black Sacrifice, which is
the company. They were some sort of company before.
That's as far back as we gone as the Black Sacrifice, or the Big Sacrifice. Big Sacrifice. So during the Age of the One, there was a self-sustaining energy force they found, and it was called the Grand Photon. It was just endless, perfect energy.
Nice.
They hoarded it. They kept it for themselves. Then eventually they weaponize it, and they turn it into all types of weapons, and they can't handle it. Awesome power. It ends up fucking everything, killing almost everyone on Earth.
Oh, damn.
So they did real bad with this thing. They kind of bungled it pretty hard.
It was like the first fuck up in a long list of fuck ups.
Yeah, I don't know how many apocalypses were before that, but they did.
Apparently a lot.
No, that was the first one we've gone to.
We've seen more already, though.
So I guess we get into it now. I think before the people of the One, it was maybe us.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Maybe
the one is us at a more technologically advanced.
Yes, time. It took us a long time to get to One, and then they destroyed everything, and then there was the big sacrifice, which destroyed everything.
And the solar flares,
and then the tears of the sun came after the big sacrifice.
Right.
So the orchard grew and then got destroyed and then grew back.
Dude, that's a shitty series of events.
And that's where we're at. And that's where we're at now.
Gotcha.
She's working on Gus, finds a busted hose, hears her tracker going off again, thinks, okay, let's get out of here, let's go after it. And at that moment, we got 4 blue stripes attacking her home.
Damn.
So she's in her house, she's getting ready, she's showering, getting ready to roll out, right? And they bust up on her, and right before they get there, she receives a email from her handler, and it just says, keep up the good work. So she flips her shit. Blue stripe teenager, blue stripe young man, he's in her bathroom just like squirting toothpaste on the counter because I guess he don't know what it is.
Right.
And then he's right next to that tracker. And that's all it shows. Shows the other 4 blue stripes approaching her train car, and they just unload. Start blasting. Looks like they all have AK-47s.
Damn.
She pulls out this crazy looking super futuristic rifle gun. She unloads on the wall, and I thought it was like a cute cartoony dude. She is like ripping these dudes to shreds. The legs are falling off. She's hitting them in the face and the eyeballs. Like it gets pretty raw for a second.
Nice.
And she just leaves this giant hole in the wall. Tore it up, dude. It's so cool. She notices that the tracker's gone and that teenage dude is not around. She starts looking around, gets shot at, finds it's him. She steals a little handgun, or one of her handguns that is in the rubble now. And it's really cool. She's like, okay, listen for the tracker. She's going real slow, corner to corner. Then she loses the signal. The signal stops. He left with the tracker. He was like, I'm not doing that.
I'm out.
I'm not doing that sneaking around stuff. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. Smart move.
She starts saying, oh, Jelly Beans, what are we going to do? And then realizes Jelly Beans is not there. And she is like screams Jelly Beans. No Jelly Beans. She has 2 rifles, 6 magazines, 2 pistols, 2 knives,
God dang.
7 grenades, her machete, and then a wrench, which is the same size as her machete. It has a handle on it. Has this really cool scene. It shows a blue stripe walking as an incline of a hill. You see like walls, greenery, right? And you see a graybeard behind him. The graybeard throws a spear, kills the blue stripe. The graybeard runs up to where he was, starts stabbing him, and then behind him, you see her ramp into the scene and just blasting with her 2 rifles.
Nice.
Just going to town, kills a bunch of people, jumps off her bike, pulls out her machete and her wrench and starts beating the shit out of everyone. It's awesome. She's like screaming, like, bring it on. She's ready to rampage. Yeah. They all stop and they're staring up at the sky. She stops, looks up there, and it's 3 more solar flares now coming down to Earth. Explosion, big explosion. Everything's screwed up. She bonks her head on a rock, right? She's on a beach. She hears her mom calling for her. Oh, no. She runs in there. Now, as she's running to the house to go see mom, she hears the beeping of her tracker. Oh, damn. She turns around and she sees young tribal dude and his 3 dogs with their throats slit. And she starts saying, no, 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 no. And she wakes up. Now, in the fire and rubble and destruction, little young blue stripe dude is just going off killing these graybeards. He's like holding them by their hair, chopping their heads off. He's going full feral mode. Nice. He is screaming. He sees her. They lock eyes, have a cool stare down, and he chunks the head at her. She just pulls out a pistol and she's like, don't do it, dude. I mean, come on. She tells the kid, like, don't do this. He's feral mode, runs at her. She immediately shoots his arm off, the one that was holding the weapon. And then he sees his arm, starts running at her again. She's like, come on, okay. About to shoot him. She was totally going to kill this kid. Yeah. And then he gets crushed by a giant robot's foot. Oh, shit. They look up. There's 3 giant robots. Huge. I mean, like Transformer-sized robots. Oh, shit. And they have 1 written on the arms. There's dudes in them. You can hear them say, Lieutenant, I got a signal. We must be close. Follow it. She pulls out her tracker. She's sneaking around. They see her. They start blasting at her. She jumps down a stairwell, one that wasn't there before. It's there now because of all the destruction. And her tracker goes wild. Highest track she's ever got. Turns on the flashlight. She finds this big ball, wires everywhere. She goes inside of it, and inside is another ball with a bunch of arms and wires. She clickety clacks on the computer and it opens up and she finds the grand photon, the sustainer of life, the destruction, the harbinger of death, all that. It's a big white floating like atom is what it looks like. It's cool looking.
Yeah.
The robots are out there still searching for her. Now, since she found that, she automatically sent a beacon to her people. So they're on the way. And she has to go find her cat and get back to the extraction point. That's all she has. She has less than 15 minutes to do it.
Damn.
These 3 robots are trying to kill her. You see this big red triangle come down. The triangle's facing upwards right now. It starts landing, crushing buildings. She's going off ramps, jumping bridges and shit, hauling ass to Gus.
Yeah.
She loses the robots in the trees, goes to check on Gus, see if the cat's in there. Check on Gus.
Yeah.
Seeing if the cat's in there. He is. That's where he always goes. Don't worry, cat's fine. The red triangle flips in a really cool way. It morphs and is now upside down, and it poops out this little white ball. This white ball starts drilling straight into the ground. Oh, no. It's a drill. She's running from the 3 robots. They're going to find her because they're in an open field. She's like, all right, come on, Gus. We got to do this now. What can I do? She starts, tinkering. She gets them on. She's like, stand up. Let's go, big boy. And we got 3 robots about to fight Gus, who's like a little more wide body robot.
Oh, yeah. He just like looks more old school.
Yeah, he is definitely older because he was sent to do this mission. These guys are one who I assume are rich, fancy scientist folk, I guess.
Yeah.
They got freaking 3 robots they can just send to destroy everything. So she punches the first one and you see his arm just collapse. It just starts collapsing in on itself. She shoots off the other arm and it flies towards the 2 robots. Big explosion. You see one of the robots flying away. The triangle's still drilling. It's opened up the ground and got to the first big ball, the house of it all. And then the red triangle poops out 3 more white balls. Now those float out and morph into these creatures. They're humanoid. They got big long heads. They also have wings. So I'm starting to think now it's just like a fashion
They like the
thing
wings.
in the universe. Yeah. So they say any sign of Aria 27, none. You cut back to where Gus was and the 3 robots. There's fire. Gus parts are everywhere. Their parts are everywhere. And you see one robot kind of like sputtering off towards the red triangle, which is their ship.
Yeah.
Aria 27 is dead. Come, we must make haste. And now this robot's approaching them. They point out 3 white balls about to destroy this thing. And they say, halt, come no closer. Hey, you're in breach. Why weren't you at the extraction point? She opens it up and says, I had to get my cat.
Wow.
She's on the spaceship, rolling out. Oh my God, look at all these planets they've seeded in the last 6 years. This is crazy. So this is our Earth, Earth 27, that number 27. That's cool. So a robot woman, regular woman, I don't know. She looks like Lady Gaga in one of the album covers or videos.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. Look.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly Lady Gaga.
I see it.
She pops up and says, hey, thanks for finding the grand photon. That's really, really, kind of endless energy. That's a big help.
Yeah.
Huge help, actually, because now we know that we're in space. And we have space travel. So, yeah, something like that's going to be very, very helpful.
True.
So, basically, the court normally decides to destroy a planet or not. But we know that's your home. What do you want to do with it? Do you want to let it go or do you want us to get rid of it? She remembers all the tribesmen and all the killing. And then she remembers her looking at deer and finding Gus and all that shit. And she says, let the earth be. And the lady says, okay, that's cool. But why? And she's like, that's my home. So fuck off. That's my home.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the end. Fine. What planet is it? So, okay. There was her people there right now. Post Tears of the Sun, which is where she's at. Tears of the Sun is when it hit.
Yeah.
And then pre-Tears of the Sun.
Right.
That is all the Graybeards and the Blue Stripes.
Right.
Before that, before all them, was the big sacrifice.
Yeah.
And then the Crimson Sandstorm.
And then 1.
And then before that was 1.
Yeah. So
now they're in space, meaning how far are they from our Earth, our time? it could be thousands of years. They're in space. There's a, they've been to a bunch of planets. They've seeded them.
Yeah.
They're in space. There's different variations of these humans, which means maybe there's humans on other planets and not just
like
Earth.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Earth has gone through so many changes. The one disaster, the big sacrifice, and then the Tears of the Sun. And then they did another Tears of the Sun, a second one.
But didn't that end up being robots?
Yes. It says Tears of the Sun, 3 crashes. She passes out, has the dream about the beach.
Uh-huh.
She wakes up amidst the fire and destruction. She fights the tribal dude.
Uh-huh.
And then, he gets smushed by 3 robots. So now does that mean the original?
That's what I'm saying. Was just robots as well.
But they still destroyed everything.
I guess,
It still got destroyed. Because like I said, there's
they said it was
Tears
a
of the Sun
or whatever. So.
Yes, yeah. So that means one did it twice.
Yeah.
Possibly 3 times.
Yeah.
Because there was the big sacrifice, Crimson Sandstorm.
All the other shit.
There's no info about that one.
Yeah.
And if you go all the way back to before 1, how far is that from now?
From the current time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be crazy, crazy far.
Super far.
They have AKs and stuff just because, shit'll last.
They're still there.
Yeah.
They're just around. They got to go digging through rubble or tree or forest,
rebuilding them over time.
Apartment forest.
True.
So the art is really cool. I do not know how to explain it. It's very sharp. A lot of long faces, long heads.
Yeah, it kind of Jindy Tartakovsky, kind of, and then also looks kind of like the Gorillas.
A little bit, and then a little Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
And I said like the world, but I even mean them. There's a character in Adventure Time that looks like this.
Yeah. It's a cool little art style.
I was going to say it's very distinct and very cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this quite a bit. I thought the writing was great, and this was a cool-ass comic.
So I got O.C.T, which stands for Occult Crimes Taskforce.
O.C.T.
O.C.T, big letters.
Occult Crime Taskforce?
Yeah, Occult Crime Taskforce.
Man, I was so close to doing something exactly like this.
Really?
Yes. Every week I'm almost doing a supernatural detective or ghost cop or some shit like that.
Yeah, of course.
So cool. I'm excited.
It came out in 2006. It was put out by Image, but had something to do with 12 Gauge Comics as well.
Okay. They big brothered them?
The artist or the writers are David Atchison and Rosario Dawson.
That Rosario Dawson?
Yes, actually.
She wrote this?
Yes, you can tell.
Is there a foreword by her?
No, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
There's always a foreword.
So when you open it up, one of the first images you see is a almost photorealistic painting drawing of Rosario Dawson as the main character.
Of course, yeah.
She's a beat cop, and the art is off-putting. I don't like it. It's like he took real photos and like sketched over them.
I don't like that.
Like rotoscoped kind of.
Sometimes it can be cool.
I guess he did it well because you can definitely tell who it is.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some where you can't tell. It's supposed to be someone you can't tell.
Okay, hold on. Let me see this.
Yeah, come here. This is perfect.
It looks like
It's creepy, right?
It looks like an old video game cutscene too.
Yes, the color.
Yes, the old cutscene from that used like real people or almost real people.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
So, like I said, writer David Atchison, Rosario Dawson. So they co-wrote it. They didn't try to lie and say she wrote this whole thing by herself. So I'll give them that.
I'll put my name first, so they'll take you more serious.
And regards to the art, that is Tony Shustine. And I looked up their stuff. Most of it looks similar to this.
Okay. Thought you were going to say Tony Shalhoub.
Rosario Dawson busts into a room.
That's her character name?
Yeah. Rosario Dawson.
No, call it. That's yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
So Rosario Dawson breaks into the room, and there's like four or five bodies on the ground with like their essence coming like out of their body, kind of like ectoplasm or something, like a ghost fire coming out of their body. And then there's a guy over in the corner who's got long black hair but wearing like kind of normal clothes, and he's like siphoning off their soul. He's sucking up their soul.
Is he like in a position like with his mouth open?
No,
sucking?
He's just like near it, and he's like over them, like he's holding them down, and like ripping at their shirt. So they're all just kind of leaking aura.
Okay.
And so she walks in and she sees this and she's like, stop. I don't even think she says stop. She sees what's going on and tries to shoot the guy. She can't shoot him. He runs over. He tackles her and she can tell that he's not a human, basically, at this point. She just thought he was a scary, creepy dude. Mm-hmm. Now she can tell he's not human, but for some reason, it stops and he runs away. She's shooting at him, I guess. But he runs away. He seems like he has the upper hand, and he gives that up and runs away. So now she's kind of hanging out on the crime scene, and our O.C.T. deputies come up, and they're like, hey, we got this case. We got it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And she was like, no, this is my case. Like,
big dick then.
Yeah, big time. They said they were... They said special crimes unit. They didn't say occult. Yeah. So they're like undercover from their own people.
Like O.C.T. and he gets elbowed.
Yeah, every time.
U.S.T.
Yeah.
We're the U.S.T. That's not right either.
So she's kind of arguing with them. She leaves, and then we see a little time skip. She gets put on leave, suspension. And she's on suspension for a week or two, and then she finally gets
because of that.
Yeah, the whole ordeal.
She's in trouble for shooting someone.
You'll see.
Okay. So my bad.
She gets a message, one from like her boss, and one from like the O.C.T. people. Okay. Like, hey, we want you to come join us. Be ready at 5:30 tomorrow morning. We get a little backstory with her and her mom. Her dad died a few years ago. He was a detective.
Cool.
And he died under suspicious circumstances.
Oh, cool.
And so she wakes up an hour early at 4:30. She gets ready. The guy shows up exactly on time. His name is Aaron Kane.
She gets picked up from her house?
Yeah. They come and pick her up. Aaron Kane, they give her a ride to the office. And on the way to the office, a limb comes out of nowhere and slams in their windshield. And she goes, stop. I'm going to catch them. They don't show in any panels a person running until they're further away. And then she's like... sees the arm splash and then immediately is like, that's that guy. I know it was him. It's just a weird circumstance.
Someone hucked a tree branch at the car? Or magicked a tree branch?
It's a human limb.
What, you said
arm.
A limb?
Yeah, an arm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
No, my bad, Adam.
So an arm hit the window. She gets out. She's chasing the guy that she thought threw the arm at them. Makes no sense.
That's even crazier.
It makes no sense. Yeah. She goes into like the back of some construction site, and it's all dark. And the guy pops out, and he's got like a flesh-stripped horse's head where his head should be. And it's not like he's wearing a mask that like is his head.
The horse head.
That's like a flayed horse's head.
Without skin.
It's really nasty looking.
Without fur. Okay, gross.
And he beats her up. What's her real name? Oh, in this they call her Sophia Ortiz in the comic. So really? Rosario Dawson gets beat up. As she's getting beat up, her partner or whatever that had picked her up finally catches up, and you see him use like a flaming sword, and he like gets rid of the other guy. So she wakes up at the O.C.T. offices in a hospital bed, and the guy in charge there, his name's Cirque. They call him Cirque or Circan, either way, and he's like the boss of the whole O.C.T. crew.
Okay, real quick, sorry. Did the horsehead guy throw his own arm?
No, it wasn't his arm. It was
so
somebody
he had two
else's
arms and chunked an arm.
Yeah,
okay.
none of it makes sense, bro.
I pictured him running away with one arm, and I was like, I don't think he said that.
There was no reason for him to throw an arm, especially this was the O.C.T. people.
Maybe
the one people at the entire universe that would care if know what's going on when a human arm gets thrown.
Right, wouldn't be surprised by it.
None.
Like in horsehead culture.
Yeah.
That is a sign of war.
Yeah, it's just normal shit.
You throw an arm at your opponent.
So she wakes up in the O.C.T. like hospital. Cirque explains what's going on. Hey, you got beat up. Your partner saved you. This is O.C.T. And he kind of starts explaining that her dad was actually part of O.C.T. He wasn't a normal detective. And she's like, he would have told me. He goes, no, you can't tell anybody. You can't tell your family. You can't tell anything. And they throw her into it. Even though she just woke up from the hospital, they put her into gun range tests. So she's shooting against these cool, like, flying orbs that are shooting paintballs at her. So she has to shoot the orb, and it seems like she has to shoot it and it destroys it. But it's a cool floating orb that shoots paintballs back.
Cool.
So super high tech, basically. Yeah. And like I said, this is 2006, too. She's doing that, and then there's like a Satan drone that comes out, and it's intangible, and she can't kill it. So it shoots her with the paintball gun. And Cirque comes in. He goes, yeah, so you don't know nothing. And she hasn't been trained yet. This is her first 10 minutes. He's like, you're so dumb. You didn't know about the stay spray. So if it's intangible, you have to spray it with the stay spray, and then you can shoot it. She's been there literally an hour. She woke up from a coma 20 minutes ago.
Why would I know what that is?
Bro, this whole comic pisses me off. So he's schooling her. Everybody's mean to her. Nobody wants to just be nice to her. The whole thing, it's so stereotypical.
Just women.
So she gets her badge. And in this world, the badge is her lifeline. That's her wand, basically. It's got runes on it, and you can move it around like a compass
sex dice.
It's like a combination lock, and it's got runes on it. And if you do the right set of runes and repeat some spells, you can do just all sorts of magic.
What? Really?
Everybody can, as long as you learn it. And so
the
words and the combination
the Rubik's Cube bullshit.
On her, it's her badge that you move around.
That's a sweet badge.
So she learns
Must
immediately.
Set him back a pretty penny.
It takes them 2 seconds for her to learn how to do spells. They have her. You have to memorize 5 or 7 spells to become a police officer. The standard ones like a protection spell, a finding spell, all these simple things. And then he shows her that there's a spell called glamour to copy another person's face completely, and he teaches her right there how to do it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's gonna come in later. No, it definitely doesn't.
She's like, I'm gonna be the actress Rosario Dawson.
I'm in my next life, my undercover life. So I'm gonna be Rosario Dawson.
It doesn't come up at all.
No, not at all. And they take a page or two to explain it.
Why you can do this?
So then he calls this lady in who looks like a hooker. The lady,
whoa.
Rosario Dawson goes, what, you called in a pregnant hooker? What's weird about that? And she lifts up her shirt, and she's got a gorilla face where her pregnant belly should be.
Nice.
And it's just talking to them. And it's the weirdest, creepiest thing. They don't say what she is.
Is he intelligent? He's intelligent?
Yeah.
Is she intelligent?
Yeah, they both are.
So they can chat with each other.
Yep. 2 separate beings, too.
Wow. That's some
it's gross.
That's some One Piece shit. They have the smile fruit. That's what it does to people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If it works.
That's the good?
Yes, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, one dude has an elephant in his belly or a lion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's all jacked up.
Damn. That's gnarly.
It's exactly that. It's fucked up.
Right.
I don't like it at all, and it bothers me quite.
A lot. It's just nags at you.
It's gross. Yeah, it's seeing while they're fighting, the gorilla's gonna be reacting.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's gross.
It bothers me.
It's genuinely disgusting.
Yeah, Total Recall, 2 heads. What was it? It was one of those old movies.
Yeah, Total Recall.
Yeah, tripped me out since then.
So it's the next day, and now she's going out on patrol already. So she learned about magic and shit yesterday, and now she's a cop today. She got literally 1 day of training to be a supernatural cop.
We train like birds here.
So they go out into the world. We get to see other people that work at this agency, the O.C.T, and they're dog boys, a zombie guy. So they have all sorts of supernatural type beings.
Is it big? A lot of people?
It's only in Manhattan. Specific, not even all in New York, just Manhattan.
Weird.
So the portal to hell or whatever is in Manhattan. Big surprise. And so that's why they're stationed there.
Big surprise.
Yeah, that's why they're
Have you
stationed
ever been?
there. No.
Big surprise.
Big surprise.
I'm surprised it wasn't in L.A. We got them both coasts.
Big time.
Third coast, bitch.
All day, every day.
All day.
All right. So they go to their first investigation. She sees somebody in the shadows. She goes, "That's the Soul Ripper. That's the guy we're looking for. That's the guy who assaulted me." It's not. I don't know why it's not even related. So
Rosario Dawson said that?
Yeah, she goes, "It's the Soul Ripper. Let's catch him." So they catch up to this vampire gargoyle looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not the Soul Ripper. We see immediately that's not the Soul Ripper. And they take it into custody, and they have a bunch of pages about talking to this person. She has nothing to do with the actual main storyline.
Yeah, she thought it was the dude in the corner sucking souls.
Yeah. She thought it was the exact same guy, but she doesn't know what she's talking about because she's 1 day in.
Come on, Rosario Dawson.
So then they're out on patrol. Very second thing they're called to, they found the Soul Ripper.
Nice. That's real police work.
They start trying to fight it. Kane, her mentor or whatever, he's there and he's battling it, and it turns into from a guy into like Cthulhu tentacles at one point. So he's like a guy, and then it's Cthulhu tentacles, and so he's fighting the two Cthulhu tentacles. He's getting his ass whooped, and he's like telling her the whole time, "Don't call for backup. We got this." And he's like getting destroyed, and then he's like, "No, we got this. We got this." And finally, she goes, "Can I call for backup?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can call for backup." And then a dude in like a welder's mask and leathers and like armor shit has like a machete arm and then like a cattle prod arm pops out of nowhere. He like portals in. She asks for the backup and he portals in, and he's a zombie. He's their backup. He goes in and he starts messing up the Cthulhu tentacles, but then he starts getting messed up. His arms start getting ripped off. So she uses her enchanted shotgun. She saves him by shooting the tentacle arms a bunch and knocking him down and saving his life. So now at the end of this is the end of the second comic, and the big man's like, "Hey, you're doing great. Like, you're doing really good. We need you to go talk to this lady. It was actually your dad's old partner." And she's like, "Wait, what? What do I need to?" They're like, she knows something about what's going on. So they're real vague with her about it, and like they're like, get information from her or whatever.
You're gonna have a great third day.
Yeah, undercover on the third day. And so she goes and meets this lady, and she tries to pretend like they don't know each other. She's like trying to like be like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you," or whatever, and like be secretive about it. She's like, "I know you. Like, you're what's his name's daughter. You were my partner's daughter. I know you."
Okay.
And so she immediately disarms her, and like they go for tea. They have tea. We learn a bunch of crap about her dad. We learn about this lady. She quit O.C.T because she didn't like them, and that she thought they were corrupt or something like that. So now you're like, oh, O.C.T's corrupt. That's what's going on here.
Her dad's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Spoiler part, no. Spoiler, no. And none of that comes to fruition.
She's crazy.
She
drinks a lot.
They just say shit. You'll see, though. She comes up. They
just say shit.
Yeah, so we get a couple pages of her doing research. The lady Joan told her that she can do research at the O.C.T. where she can look at her dad's memories. So she goes in, she looks at her dad's memories, and she sees he was at a cult resurrection thing. They were trying to bring, I have the name, Minog back. It's like a deity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minog. And he stopped it. He stopped it a long time ago, like 20-something years ago.
He did.
Yeah, he stopped it.
Okay.
And now they're trying to bring Minog back. And that's what the Soul Ripper is about. The Soul Ripper is related to Minog. The whole point of the Soul Ripper is he serves Minog / is Minog.
Oh,
it's weird.
It's Jesus God stuff.
Maybe a little. So then he's stealing souls to bring back Minog, and that's what's happening right now.
He needs enough souls?
Yeah, he needs a bunch of souls.
It gives him power?
Yeah, it gives Soul Ripper power and the power to bring back Minog.
What does he look like?
The Soul Ripper?
Yeah.
Like, he either looks like a dude wearing like a long sleeve button down shirt, like a rock guy.
Okay, that's what I was picturing.
Like kind of long stringy hair, and but he also has like scary teeth. And in some of these shots, he looks like a straight up monster.
Okay,
so
cool.
he can look kind of like a person, or he can look like a straight up monster.
Cool.
Big like crazy vampire slash rat teeth is the best way to describe them.
Specifically rat teeth.
Yeah, because they're kind of pointed.
Yeah,
like
it's
a
terrifying.
V.
Yeah,
it's gross.
They can chew through everything.
So she learns about that. She goes and talks to Cirque, the guy in charge. It's like, you didn't tell me everything. What aren't you telling me? Something's going on.
It was for the fourth day.
Yeah, you're corrupt. I know y'all are. So there's another guy there called Dospil, and he's like the third wheel. He's like more psychic. He's got like psychic powers and stuff.
Okay.
So they go across town to try to find, in response to some reports of attacks. Mm-hmm. So they're going across town, and they find out it's Rosario Dawson's mom's place, and that her mom is getting attacked, basically. Ooh. So they run upstairs. They see the Soul Ripper just kind of like looking around her apartment. Her mom's not there. Her mom's safe. That's like the only tense point in this entire comic. I was actually worried for a minute.
No, not the mom. Yeah, I was kind of worried for a second too.
I genuinely, so that was cool. That was
like, that guy's hardcore too.
He was just gonna straight up murder her.
Yeah, he was totally gonna do that.
So she comes in, she sees him looking around, she shoots at him, and then an explosion out of nowhere happens. It doesn't show Dospil or Kane doing it. An explosion happens.
She hit the gas tank in the refrigerator
next to them, and then he gets like shot out the wall. And then the Dose Pill and Kane come in after.
Mm-hmm.
So very weird jumping between panels. It doesn't make much sense. And so now they're like, okay, why am I involved in all this? Why am I new? Why did you have to have me? Why was my dad involved in this? What's going on?
Why are you at my mama's house?
Yeah, all this shit. What's the deal with that? So she goes and talks to Joan, and Joan explains it to her. And I was like, kind of being like, she's going to be like the chosen one or something.
I was waiting for a prophecy.
And the prophecy was her mom couldn't have kids, and they used a magic womb to birth Rosario Dawson. Oh. And so she's the chosen magic child. And there's like Inca style inscriptions, and then they do a side profile of Rosario Dawson. You know what I mean? Like, it's all of it is old, like, Incan style, like, hieroglyphic. It's just her. And then it just has her face, like, on it.
Someone carved her face
her
way
exact
back when.
Face. It is a profile, so it's not perfect. You know what I mean? But it's
right.
Perfect. It's her face.
Yeah.
And
it's me.
She literally, those words are said. She goes, I'm the chosen child, or I'm the child. She goes, yes, that's why you're involved. You're, like, the only one that can solve this. You need to go there and take care of this yourself. Don't worry about O.C.T. Don't let them help you. They're corrupt, blah, blah. So now you're like, okay, O.C.T's corrupt. Joan and Rosario Dawson's are the only one on the good side. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to stop Manong from coming back.
Right.
And they're like, we need to find out where Manong's place is. So that she starts going undercover again to all these hideouts of his, but she doesn't know which one's which. And they call it going on a scavenger hunt. Because each time she goes somewhere, it's like a fetch quest. She has to go, and the guy at the front door is like, you can't come in. And she's like, well, what would I have to give you to let me in? And he'd be like, the wings of a fairy. And she's like, okay. And she brings him back wings of the fairy. And they make some joke. They're like, you don't even want to know what they do with the wings. And it took, I thought for so long, more than any other part of this comic, what do they do with the wings? If it's so nasty and fucked up, you can't say it.
Yeah. They crush it and snort it.
That's literally the second thing I thought. I mean, I was like, maybe just eat it like raw or something. Somebody thinks that's gross.
Like chips?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's like literally the most thought I put into this comic. I was like,
what do they do with those?
Is it like a drug or like what is that? So
Could be. That sounds more like it. Like it's a drug.
It's
whether you eat it or snort it or something.
Like,
it's probably euphoric.
That's
what I assume. They're fairies. Shit.
Yeah, they don't even say what it is. They just say show the wings coming out. Whatever. So now she's running around doing her thing, and O.C.T's trying to track her. And so she finally, Rosario Dawson and Joan finally find where they're bringing Manong back. They go there. Aaron Kane, her partner, he's an angel. He flies around on big angel's wings. He's trying to find her. They kind of know where she's at. The other guy, Dose Pill, they're all searching for him. They're pinpointing where she's at. So she goes down there, and they're in like this evil blood red chamber. Joan starts puking up black blood or something, but it's the soul of the Soul Ripper. So Joan was the Soul Ripper. She spits out the Soul Ripper's essence or whatever, and it starts to take over Rosario Dawson. That's what they wanted. She's the chosen one. They needed her to get taken over by the Soul Ripper, and then they're going to bring Manong back, and maybe she was going to be the vessel or whatever.
So when he was the rock guy, was that just some dude's body?
It changed shape throughout the thing. He was wearing it was wearing different clothes at different times.
Oh, so the blob can change into someone, or does it have to go into someone?
It seems kind of like Venom in this case.
Yeah,
like it comes out of them and it's like in control, but it has to be in a person. It seems like,
or maybe she spits it out, then it turns into the dude.
Oh, possibly,
and it just like lives in her.
Possibly,
that's the third option.
That's very possible. So. She's being taken over, and then Aaron shows up. Yeah, it's just Aaron, and he fights Joan, and it's all right fight. But then we see what's going on with Rosario Dawson. The Soul Ripper is inside. They're in like limbo, and they're having like a physical fight in limbo. Except the Soul Ripper is like a skull and black goo, and so they're fighting. I think it's Cirque or somebody from O.C.T. starts talking to her, and they're like, "Hey, you have to let it win. The Soul Ripper is trying to trick you into letting it take over because it's saying that you have no other option. You're gonna whatever. I'm gonna torture you if you don't. Whatever." He goes, "No, you can take over it. Just overpower it. You just need to will it. that's it. Just will it more.
You got more.
Yeah, just do it better. Do
Yeah.
it stronger.
Yeah.
And she comes out of it, and she's like, she like stands up, and then she sees her dad behind her, like ghost dad. And her dad's like, "You got it, honey. You could go for it.
Gives
You're
her
the chosen
thumbs up
one."
and a smile.
Yeah, he's literally smiling. He's like, "You're the chosen one. You can do this." And then she comes back to
You can do this.
yeah, she comes back to the real world, and she's looking around. Now there's other people from O.C.T. there, and now there's a bunch of minions of Minog around the room. They're like all shooting and fighting, but Rosario Dawson pauses everything. She looks all cool. She kind of looks like the Soul Ripper. She's being all scary and evil, and then she like fully gets in control of it and like sucks it into her body and like dominates it and kills it, and it is no longer a threat. Minog's not going to come back.
Nice.
They captured all the the minions or whatever, and
Blob's
then,
gone.
Yeah, it's just gone.
She swallowed it.
Yeah, the Soul Ripper is just absorbed.
Like, I'll shit it out later.
She's the chosen one from Incan times.
Yep.
So it's literally the end of it goes the next morning, and he talks about how good she did.
Day 5.
This
is day 5.
That's exactly
Adam.
how they play it. He goes, you'll learn the ropes someday, kid. Like, you started out doing pretty good, and then that's the end. It just ends like that. I will say this real quick. I know I kind of went long on this one, but at the end of every comic, there's like 3 or 4 pages of in-world lore stuff that's written like it's in world, and that's really cool, and I give anybody a bunch of credit for doing that, because they do not do a good job of world building inside of the
story
comic.
Yeah.
So all the little things at the end are very much appreciated. They try to explain things.
Okay, that's cool.
They literally don't explain nothing, no how, not once, not hide her hair.
Yeah,
nothing.
right. I've read some comics that should have done that.
It's just like dog people. They just, there's dog people, and then I don't know, Mom. It's just fucking weird. I didn't like this comic.
I made a note during your segment.
I saw you write it down.
Yeah, you saw me write something down. Did that bother you?
No, not really.
Okay, so I wrote down Cthulhu.
Oh, nice.
You somehow...
I said every single way.
Every week, you somehow
bring up
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Whether a monster looks like it, whether the magic is similar, where you're like, it's kind of like Cthulhu's magic.
Yeah,
you somehow bring that fucker up. I don't know how you do it, but it's kind of incredible now.
Yeah.
I've been like mentally in the back of my head, not keeping a tally, but starting to notice it. Like, damn, he brings this dude up a lot.
It's the easiest way to explain shit to people, a large group of
According
people.
to you, out of the 97 comics we read, a shit ton of the monsters just look like Cthulhu.
2/3.
That's, yeah. Bing, bang, boom.
Bang, bang, boom.
Bing, bang, boom. This is Matt versus Adam. This is where we take a random character wheel online and we see who would win between who I get and who he gets. We're doing cartoon characters today.
Yep.
We got kind of lucky with this one. Who'd you get?
I got Super Shredder.
So we thought that was like a regular character that appears in
a bunch of stuff.
Most media of
yeah.
Ninja Turtles, and apparently it is not.
No.
He's in the movie.
Live action movie, second one.
2012?
No. This one is the cartoon from 2012. But he was also Super Shredder in the second movie.
Out of the Shadows, the Michael Bay one?
No, the original Ninja Turtle. He became
at the end, with the ooze.
He became Super Shredder.
Okay, so he got beat by a guitar solo.
Yeah. And then, but this is the movie one, or the 2012 movie one.
Yes, this guy's cool.
Yeah, he's strong.
And then I got Eclipsa Butterfly.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was. You knew.
I knew. She is from Star versus the Forces of Evil. Star Butterfly versus the Forces of Evil.
Gotcha.
And she is a queen, princess. Yeah, we'll get into it. You want to do yours?
Yeah.
Or you want me to do mine?
I'll just go quickly. There's a lot of stuff, like versatile stuff.
Just do Super Shredder.
Yeah, it's just some of them, like, that was starting in, like, the last 2 of the ones he's got. Okay, so superhuman strength, durability, superhuman senses, retro mutagen immunity, retractable steel claws, and steel body spikes. And then his, like, even more upgraded form, Undead Shredder, from that movie or whatever, He has telekinesis, regeneration, severed limb manipulation, and undead physiology.
Oh, cool.
And that's just another form he goes into. It's not a different character.
No, right. And, okay, so I have Eclipsa Butterfly. She has knowledge and dark magic, kind of just glossing over that, which is a kind of a big deal.
That's a lot.
Singing, guitar playing, longevity, levitation, muberty form.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, that's it?
That's it. So, I know very powerful magician, wizard, witch, whatever you want to call her. And the magic in Star Butterfly's universe is pretty wild.
Yeah.
She shoots narwhals out of her wand. She does puppies with laser eyes. You know, she'll do like a big blob fish that'll be like, run away now. Like goofy, dumb shit.
Like Toon Logic
Yes.
type powers almost.
But on top of it, near the end, it starts getting super real. It's like Adventure Time. It was trying to grow with the kids. My daughter watched this show all the way through, so I watched quite a bit of it. And it gets intense. Story, everything. And, you know, oh, this is all connected. Oh, wow, this is way darker. Like Harry Potter. Whimsical, magical. By the end, people are dying.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, whoa, this is crazy. That's how that show was. So she is one of the, I think, daughter or sister of Star's mom.
Daughter or sister?
6th great-grandmother and Moon Butterfly's 5th great-grandmother. She is later revealed to actually be Meteora Butterfly's mother. So she's Star Butterfly's 6th great-grandmother.
Yeah, that's wild.
The arena is downtown Houston. It's just 2 blocks of downtown Houston. We're out for a after-dinner coffee or some such, and we see each other, and it's fight on sight.
Yeah.
What we have is what we regularly carry on us.
Right.
She carries a wand, I believe, or maybe she's powerful enough to not need a wand, but she would have it on her. You would be decked out in your retractable crazy suit because that's
he doesn't ever wear anything else.
That's how you'd be drinking coffee.
Yeah.
So
he looks crazy when he turns into Super Shredder, bro. It looks fucking wild.
So if you can get your hands on me, it's over. I have no way of defending myself in a physical fight. At all.
No, none.
There's no. So I asked AI, okay? All I wrote was Super Shredder versus Eclipsa Butterfly. Who wins in a fight? Eclipsa Butterfly would likely win due to her reality warping magic arsenal that far outclasses your physical power. He's a juggernaut, superhuman strength, durability, ninjutsu. Eclipsa, one of the most powerful queens in Muni's history, possessing devastating dark magic that can bypass physical defenses.
God dang, dude.
They did a side-by-side breakdown. Core power, durability, range, trump card. Your core power, mutagen enhanced physical force. Mine is reality warping dark magic.
Yeah, Jesus.
Durability, nigh invulnerable to low physical. Range, primarily melee, limited shockwaves. Hers, long range energy blast and spells. Regenerative mutation and massive size for you. Spells that eat dimensions or kill immortals. She has a spell called The Wound That Will Not Heal.
Oh, Jesus.
Specifically designed to kill immortal beings.
God damn, dude. No way. I don't think I've been in the lead this far. Before. I don't think I have been.
So, yes, I will take that. Thank you. Eclipsa is spanking Super Shredder up and down the blocks of Houston. Actually, he charges at her. Whoosh, whoosh, you're done.
Right. Yeah.
You never existed.
So, if I was in my undead Shredder form and I did my telekinesis a long way from you and you did your stuff, maybe I could. That would be my only long distance. Because he does have telekinesis.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
because it just says I can bypass physical defenses.
But being realistic, like we said,
yes,
like, it's just not.
If I have any amount of reality warping, it's done.
It's over.
Yeah, it's done. I can make it to where you can't get to me, you can't touch me, you can't whatever.
Exactly.
It's up to my imagination. So yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Do the cheeks hurt from this spanking, Adam?
Bullshit, dude.
Oh man, I could still hear you behind me. Now I can't.
No.
I'm just riding in silence up here.
Damn,
I told you if I caught up, I was going to be a dick. How's it feel back there? We're on Instagram and TikTok at Flipping Pages 24. We're on Facebook at Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. New episodes release every Thursday on all platforms and YouTube. Best way to support us is follow, rate, review on your platforms and YouTube. Follow, like, subscribe, comment on the socials and YouTube. If you've done that, we appreciate it. If you're just listening, we also appreciate that too. Still seeing the listens. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.